Hi everyone, so today I have some new items Die Press has brought to HSN for the January craft show. One of these items is already available, and the other I'll update the links as they become available. They did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. So, there are a couple items, like I said, already available. They'll link everything that's available. For today, I want to try out these new embossing folders along with the large banner sentiments die and stamp kit. I think they'll go together really well. So let's open this guy up and take a peek. And let's see here. Oh, wow. So again, you know, whenever you get something in front of your face, that's when you really know the sizing of them. I know it's hard to gauge sometimes. On emails or just having seen a quick image, you know. Let me pull my sleeves up a little bit here. So how cute. So, okay, with this one, what it is you have all these different sentiments, this large banner, and you have stamps and dies that go along with those stamps. You have words that are just word dies, and so you can mix and match them or use them however you like. So, like, don't forget to have fun today. I am here for you today and always, dreaming of when we will be together again. So you have all these separate words. It's really cool. Hugs are the best cure for everything. You know, just an example of what you can do. Wishing you a beautiful day. There's like cute little like little marks here and there. Little like flourishes that you can stamp on your card to, you know, flesh it out there. So cute. So let me see as far as sizing, like I was saying. Like this banner here is about 3.5 inches long. I just love that. And then this one's about 3.25. These are so cute to pop on embellishments and just have them. So 2.5 about. And then, you know, the words, like this one's almost 4 inches. This one down here, again, just a little bit bigger than that. More like 3.75, maybe just over 3.5, 3.5-ish. Let's see these other ones here. Just so you have some idea, like that today is like 3.25, but it's taller at like 1.5, you know. So hopefully that gives you some idea. And then again, more banners, more of these kind of cute little pieces here. And so those are, I think they probably went through all the words in the inspo sheet that I showed you. And then it comes with the stamp set again with like those flourishes and things like that. Cute. A lot of times when I write something, I'll do a little something like this or something like that. I'll put like little lines, so that's cool. You know, whatever, don't forget, day, are the, I am, we will be. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but again, they're made to pair up with the words. And then it comes with a cutting folder, of course, for the marquee. If you do not own a marquee and you have another machine you use for cutting thin metal dies, these will go through that machine, no problem. And then we have the embossing folders that they're calling Springtime. So let's open this guy up, and again, they mix and match, like, I think this is 4 and 4 of slimline and A2 size. So let's check these guys out. Really beautiful with the tulip bouquets on either side, and lovely. Sometimes you use it this way too, but I would use it in a landscape way. And then this one's all these little flowers. It's really cute little posies. And with the die press folders, if you want your paper to look a certain way, like the obviously embossing up on this top part of the paper that you want showing, the side of the paper you want showing, you face it towards the images. So this teal color, you're going to put your paper face up, and so it'll push into it really nicely. And this one has like a little wreath going, a little spray there. This one has a really cool, it's a damask pattern, but a little bit different. And it looks like pineapples. Here you go. Really, really cute. And then this one, again, is the larger slimline type. And you have your florals. You can see all those prints. It looks very bright on here. It's more of a teal, and I can see it very, very green in the camera. And that cool kind of ring pattern. Very quilt looking. And this one has the beautiful butterflies, and they're just gingerly kind of around, so it looks like they're kind of flying in a really pretty formation. And this last one's like a plaid kind of check pattern. It's really cool. It's kind of elongated if you see the very long ones here, and then the other going the other direction. At least that's how my eye sees it. So what I'm going to do is just grab some papers and we will get started. So I have a card base ready to go. It's just a standard A2 size. Of course, that's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I'll put that to the side. Usually when I show the embossing folders, I like to run through a few different types of paper and things. I didn't grab a slim line this time. Actually, what I cut down, I just cut down some different strips, like if you were to put just a little strip, and I made it as tall as this card, so I'll run that through the slim line one. The reason I'm saying that is because these folders are for A2 size, but if you look at the design itself, the design imprints 4 by 5 1/4, so it's already kind of matte layered, the design for an A2, so it's a little bit smaller in there. And then this one's like a thicker paper that has a white core, and this one's just like a thin Recollections Michael paper. So this one's very thick, pearlescent, and then a little less thick, but with a white core, and then probably the thinnest of the papers. So we can just, let's say we want this one here, and again I've cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. And if this was a single-sided paper, again, you want the nice side, the side that you want facing up. And so we'll run this through, and sometimes, you know, you might need to shim it to get a better imprint. It just depends on the thickness of the paper sometimes. So I'm just rolling this very slowly, so not to shake the camera, but I want to see. I think that's, can you see that? That's pretty good. We can also get it maybe a little bit thicker, so let me see, or more impressed. I like to just, again, there's another thin piece of like Michael's paper, and I use it for shims here and there, so I will cut a piece down. Again, another thin piece. I didn't move the paper inside. That one feels like more resistance. Yeah, definitely. So with that one, all I did was try it at first. And I say this with every machine, even with the Marquee, that's just a folder system where you just use a folder, the least resistance, and then if you need to add a shim, go ahead and do that. But add a very thin shim, like this is probably 60-pound paper or whatever it is. But look how pretty that is. Gorgeous. Okay, so we have that guy. This one again is a little thicker, and I think I'll probably use that one today because it's probably suiting the purposes that I want for the others. So again, this is a white core. Either side can go in here, and again, cut at 4 by 5 1/4-ish. I'll move it over just a little bit. And then you can use the pattern there to help you see exactly what's going to happen. And since this one is thicker already, I'll just run it through again by itself. And I can feel resistance for that one already, so I think we're good. Yep. Looks gorgeous. And with this one, I'm actually going to take this and just a nail buffer and buff away some of that top so that white core exposes. So I'll do that when I come back. I'll have that completed. And then I just want to try my last little kind of strip here. Let's do this one just because there's a lot going on, and I can just pop it on here and then, you know, pick a spot. So since this is a different kind, you can pick wherever it is that you want to place it. Let's say like right here. And then again, that's a little thicker paper, that pearlescent paper, but we'll run it through and see what we get. You can feel it when you're going through. You can feel resistance, or you can feel kind of like, oh, that was a little bit easy, you know, and that'll kind of let you know how it's going to imprint there. And it's really nice. And I mean, even the back, right? Let's check out that back. How pretty. And this actually is white core paper also, so if I wanted to scrape on that, I could do that. And actually, I didn't show you the deboss side of like this one. Again, always check out the back side because it might be that you like that debossed look instead. A lot of times, I hope you can see the difference. It's just more flat where the side has the texture. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish taking the little top part off of this guy, and then I'll just go ahead and stick it down to my card base because I'll be using this one today, and I'll be right back. And so we have our different samples here. Ooh, look at that. And then this guy here. You can pop something like this on it too, and then you can do that white core too. How pretty is that? Okay, so let's put that to the side for now. And with these guys, I'm just gonna see what it is that I want to put on here. As far as mixing and matching. And I will be right back. Oh, I love dreaming, you know, that's one of my favorite kinds of like terms, like for all this paper crafting and stuff like that. So I'll be right back. I've been using a lot of kind of pastels recently, so I think for this card I'm going to do some of the stamping, so you see the stamping with the die cuts too. So I think this light color, it's really light purple, I know it looks a little really blue. Sorry, I just want to adjust my lighting so you can see it is a lavender. It looked very blue. And then this blue here for the wording. So I think I'm gonna do I am here for you. So just the here from the lettering here. So this one. And we'll do, you know, my blue paper here. So we'll get that guy cut out. And then the I am and for you, I believe, are here. So let's see. So we have I am and for you. And then we have different pieces to cut that out. So what I'm going to do is I'll just stamp both of these. And I think I can stamp them at the same time. Actually, let me give them a little more space just in case. And I'll go ahead and stamp them. You know what? Let's stamp them in brown. Why not? A little softer color. So let's go there and here. Aw. Okay. And that doesn't take long to set up. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and run the one through. What I'm going to also do is, let's see. We'll probably do that one, and then maybe this one. I think those will probably be what I'll use, but I want to run them through with an aperture so I can make sure I'm cutting where I want. So let's see here. And I'll show you what that looks like. So for this one, I'm just going to hinge it for now. Just like that. I'm going to run that through just to have a little scrap. And actually this blue, you know, we could do a drop shadow, that'd be really cute. But either way, I'm going to run it through just to get a hinge so I can see exactly where I'm cutting the other words, but I'm going to do it separately. So I'll be right back. Run this through. Put that there. We have our piece. I cut it down. I have this little guy I can stamp on. Of course you can cut it then stamp, however you like to do that. I'm going to hinge this open. Don't let it, you know, don't take it off. You want that hinge for a reason. And now I can see where I'm going to cut for you, and that looks really good to me. So I'm going to, oh man, I shifted a little bit. I'm just making sure we're still where I want to be. And you can put another little piece of tape just to help you out. In the meantime, try to tape to the actual paper that we're cutting from so it doesn't move. And then you run it through, and then I would do the same thing for the other part. So we have that for you, cut really nicely. And then I'll do the same thing for this guy, so I'll just take this off because I'm done with that. Of course, if I was going to use that same shape, I would just come over here and do I am. But I'm trying to mix and match the shapes a little bit. So right now, I'll run this through. Again, with that hinge method, and then looking through and cutting out our I am perfectly. So I will be right back. Alright, so here we have our pieces. And again, if I wanted to use these for drop shadows, I have that second piece. Or you can just kind of do something like that. But I'm just going to pop them over the word here, so let's see. And again, they can be right on the lettering, near it, wherever is it you're like, why can't I pick things up right now? You know, here they have it here with I am, and I was debating putting the little dovetail on that opposite side, and I just forgot. So anyway, either way, so you know, you can tuck it in here, have some fun with that, put it back here maybe, and here, and then for you, maybe the for you is over the top, however you like. So that's probably what I'll do, just tuck this guy in here. Oopsie. And then I'll do here also kind of flat. I brought out just a little bit more so you can see more of that dovetail. And then I'll put some dimensionals on the For You, and that will be our card for today. I'll be right back. Dimensionals on there, and I am here for you. That beautiful embossing in the background, really sweet, simple, done really quickly. Now I am going to use something I've decided just right now when I was putting this down, or thinking about putting that down. I'm going to use these little enamel dots. You guys haven't seen them yet because I introduced them in a different video that I know I haven't released yet. So I'm just going to open this up and pick out some colors. Ooh, look at the blues. Ooh, the lime greens, or even a lot of these look really nice. Well, anyhow, I'm going to pick some out. Then I have the purple too. That's cute. I'm thinking about doing squares. Why not? Something different. And I'll just pop some of these here and there. So just a little something else to add. And in a very kind of linear way is what I'm thinking about doing with these guys. Maybe this larger one. Okay. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much, Diamond Press, for sending these items for review. I'll have images coming up. Links are in the description box for what's available currently, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.